Chicken adobo. So good, so easy. This is the best recipe for chicken thighs. So good. Bay leaf, garlic. Sometimes you gotta smash the garlic, just like that. Onion, vinegar, Silver Swan soy sauce. That's all you need. I'm gonna crisp up these beautiful little thighs. It's gonna be delicious, it's gonna be fragrant, it's gonna be flavorful. I'm gonna saute my aromatics, I'm gonna add my vinegars, and I'm gonna slow cook it, and it's gonna get nice and saucy and delicious. You're not gonna wanna miss this. The easiest recipe in the world. Chop up an onion. I'm using one small onion. I have 6 juicy chicken thighs, skin on, bone in. Chop your onion small. It doesn't have to be precise. I'm using a whole head of garlic. I think this recipe needs a lot of garlic. It's traditional Filipino flavors. It has that soy, that vinegar, that garlic. So just crush your garlic lightly. What this does is release some of the flavor. If you just put the whole cloves in, it's not gonna be as flavorful and it's not gonna taste as good, I don't think. So I like to crush them lightly. And then what I do is I have those chicken thighs that I tapped, I blotted dry with a paper towel, so they're dry. And I'm gonna sear them in a pot. Now I'm cooking for like children and myself, so I'm not being very elegant and I don't have a ton of attention to detail. So I'm just kind of throwing those chicken thighs in there and I'm overcrowding the pot. You know, you choose how much attention to detail you want to give this dish, but you know, ideally you'd probably sear like 3 chicken thighs in a pot that size, but I did them all. Just crisp up the skin, that's the important thing. And then kind of sear off the meat, and that's gonna add another little layer of flavor that I think is often overlooked in adobo. And this is kind of a rustic dish and it's very easy. So once you sear that skin, flip them over, sear that other side, just a couple minutes on each side. And then what we're gonna do is just remove them from the pot, and it has all that beautiful chicken fat at the bottom. You can dump a little bit out or you can keep it. And now we're gonna add, you definitely need some, so add your onions, your garlic, your bay leaf, your peppercorn. And I'm adding about a teaspoon of peppercorns. The recipe will be in the description down below. And a few bay leaves, and I'm just frying those in that fat. And if it starts to burn, what you can do is add a little bit of water and just scrape those brown bits, because the brown bits are actually just pure flavor. It's like the most delicious thing. It's gonna make your sauce taste really good, and you don't wanna burn it. So turn down your heat a little bit, add a little water, scrape it, and you're good to go. So once your vegetables are a little bit translucent and aromatic, they smell really, really good, go ahead and add half a cup of soy sauce, a little bit more than half a cup of soy sauce, and a 1/4 cup of white vinegar. So I'm specific with my vinegars and soys. I use the Silver Swan, and it's, you know, Filipino flavors, Filipino style. It has really, really good flavor for adobo. And then you're gonna bring your vinegar and soy to a boil, add your chicken, and add a little bit of water. So the water, if you don't add that, it's fine, but it might just get a little too greasy and a little too salty. And you want to cook your chicken in a liquid. You don't want it to just be like pure soy. So bring that all to a boil. I added about half a cup of water. 45 minutes at 300 degrees in the oven. Flip them over, and as you can see, the flesh has absorbed that soy and that vinegar flavor, and they're not quite tender enough yet. So I'm going for another 45 minutes. So a total time in the oven at 300 degrees, about an hour and a half. So cover that pot, back in the oven, take it out of the oven, let it rest. And this is your final product, and just let them hang out and cool down in that liquid. And it is super tender. That chicken just falls off the bone, and it's an amazing flavor because it has that salt from the soy. It has that nice vinegar, but not too much. It has that garlicky, peppery onion flavor. It's freaking amazing, and it's so easy. So traditionally, you're gonna just serve this over a little bit of rice. So I cooked up some jasmine rice on the side, and you can make a huge batch or you can make a small batch of chicken. It doesn't matter. It lasts for a while in the fridge. And plate it up, you know, just put it on a plate with some rice and scoop some of that beautiful sauce all over the chicken. And you can see those onions in the sauce just melted into nothing, and the garlic is like dark brown and just delicious. So I hope you guys like the video. It's an easy recipe. Leave a thumbs up, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching.